Welcome to a special edition of the Dallas Parlay. I got my two wonderful kids. They're just handsome and mind all the time here with me. We're gonna see how this goes. I don't know. We may not air this, but we may just because it's funny. So Brandon here. Got my son.
Braylon.
Oh.
I'm Bryant.
Yeah, so we are going to talk about the Mavs. They played last night. They played San Antonio, who we dominate like every time, right? Have you seen the games that we played versus them?
I mean, we've won like a lot of them, but I know last year we lost to them by like 1 or 2 points.
A few times, or at least once. So last night they won 123 to 109. Luka had 32. Actually, I think
So
you
did
thought,
Porzingis,
yeah,
too.
you thought Luka might have scored more, but Luka and Porzingis actually both scored 32. Next up was Brunson. What do you think about Brunson?
I feel like it's
Utah.
better like with him on the like second string, so that he like can control second string and we get more points on both ends.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. So usually when you're in the second string, you're also playing the other team's second string. So it definitely helps. But it's also him and Luka, I think, play really well together too, because either one can bring the ball up, you know.
Yeah.
So I think they play awesome together, and it's nice to have another scorer other than somebody that just shoots, because that's basically all we have, and sometimes they don't shoot very well, right?
Yeah.
Porzingis though last night, I talked to Braylon, my oldest here, and I was saying, hey, let's do this podcast, and of course they don't, they're embarrassed, but he said Porzingis was lights out. I only watched like half the game, but I don't know if I should admit that, but how did he look?
Like he usually like doesn't fight for rebounds as much. He gives up and goes back to the other side of the court. This time, any missed shot, he went up and got the board or put it right back up.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. So I don't know if you haven't seen a lot of this, either one of you, but Porzingis does. They've done a lot of talking about how Porzingis is happy this year, and all that. Obviously a lot of things went on last year, but he talks about being happy, which, I mean, I get that, but you still got to play good, and I don't know. Hopefully he can continue this trend. I mean, 32. That's what we need from Porzingis for sure. If he could do that, I mean, that's awesome. And you've noticed too in the games that he's not in. I mean, we struggle. If Hardaway Jr. isn't shooting threes good, then they stink. I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
Finney Smith
All they
is.
have is pick and roll and hit it to the corner, and that's 50% chance.
Not even 50, actually. Especially if Finney Smith is shooting, and he's been ferocious. Although he was 3 of 5 last night from 3, so he had 15 points. So that's good. That's what we need from him consistently, though, because he's going to be left open a lot, and he's not doing well. And I don't feel like his defense is good enough to keep him out there. Yes, he hustles, but I mean, he's not locked down. And if you're not locked down and you can't shoot threes, that kind of stinks. That's why I like Bullock. I like Bullock. I like his shooting too. It's not terrible. Anyway, so yeah, 32 points last night for Porzingis, and he did something cool, right?
Oh,
You came in the room screaming about something.
He hit a half-court buzzer beater to end the second half, and yeah.
Yeah. So Porzingis, I saw the highlight. So Luka's dribbling up. Yeah. So
He
usually
got double teamed, pass it back up to the logo, and Porzingis just shot.
Yeah, he banked it in. That wasn't that great. No, but that's awesome that they, Luka always takes the shot. That's just how it is. But I saw some, report or I guess they did an interview afterwards, and Porzingis said, it's super easy playing with Luka. That would have been nice to say last year when they were doing good too. It's nice to play with Luka. Yeah, it's nice to play with Luka. Like, he gets you open, so be ready, take advantage of it. He's been more aggressive. I like it, but I'm not the biggest fan of Porzingis. But yeah, we can talk about the Mavs in general though. So their offense is 22nd in the league. That's not very good, and I think it's like 104 points a game, 104.5 points a game. But then they give up like 106. So I don't know. Their record is okay. We're like at the top of the standings. We're at third with 8-4. Golden State's 11-1. So
Curry get injured though?
I don't know. I didn't see that.
On his shoulder? Yeah. I'm not sure if it's very big or how long he'll be out, but pretty sure he got injured on his shoulder.
Yeah, actually, so 4 days ago he got injured, but clearly okay because
he scored like 40 points.
Yeah, 40 points. The next leading scorer was Wiggins, who you like.
Yeah, he gets open and like I don't know. He makes the threes that he's open. He scored 15 points. He's a good person. I don't know.
Yeah, he's good to play with. Yeah, I get you. So I guess we can transition out of the Mavs. We always, my boys look up this stuff and they know like all the players' numbers. And the other day we were playing. Who were we playing? Charlotte, I think.
Yeah.
And we were watching, and I said I couldn't figure out who that person was, and so I called Braylon in. I said, "Who's number blah blah blah?" And he's on. He didn't even look at the screen. He's like, "On Charlotte," and I was like, "Yeah," and he freaking called it out. Do you remember who it was?
Howard or something Howard 20.
I think that's 22.
No, it couldn't have been Howard.
No, like Hayward.
Hayward, yeah, that's who it was.
Because you called him Howard.
Gordon Hayward, yeah, it was pretty funny. You didn't even look and got it. And Bryant does that all the time too. NBA 2K does some things for these kids. You don't think they are learning, but that's how they keep up, I guess. But we talk about it all the time, like who's your favorite player and who's the best player. Obviously, your favorite player is Luka, right?
Yeah.
So, who is the best player right now in the NBA? Who do you think, Bryant?
Well, Kawhi or Antetokounmpo.
You should just say Giannis.
Giannis.
The thing, like, Milwaukee won the finals last year, but I mean, I haven't really paid attention to their games, but I see like the endings. They're like 6-7 or something like that. They're not doing the best.
Yeah, they're still. I mean, they're in the East, so
considering they won last year, they could be doing better with Giannis.
Yeah, they lost to Boston the other day. Yeah, they're 6-7. I just feel like when it's time, though, they'll step up and they'll do good. But so Giannis, Brian, that's who you think is the best player?
Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant is the best player in the NBA right now. That's what you think?
I don't know.
Face that. Yeah. Well, who do you think? Just off the top of your head.
Kevin Durant.
Yeah? Okay. I mean, that's always a good pick. Who do you think, Ray?
I would say Curry.
Curry's the best player in the NBA right now?
I mean...
No.
Yeah. No, it's not a bad choice. He's scoring 40 a night.
Well, all he can do is shoot.
Yeah, but they can't stop it. It's three-pointer, 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 pass.
Yeah,
whatever.
That is all. He does a lot of shooting, but I mean, everybody knows that. Yet he still scores 40 points. Luka doesn't do that.
Luka scored
But he
32
That's a good
last
He
choice.
can
night.
dunk and
Yeah,
stuff.
32, yeah.
But
Hey,
that
Curry
was
can
it.
dunk. I've seen it.
Yeah.
Once a year.
I've done saint it.
Once a year.
Okay. Okay. I mean, y'all know a little bit about past players. I already know what they're going to say because they know who I like all time. So, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Best
At the same
player all time.
Oh.
MJ.
Oh, okay.
All time?
All time.
MJ easily.
Cream.
Okay. Kareem. Nice. The fact that y'all know these names is pretty awesome. Okay. So,
time.
okay.
Abdul-Jabbar.
Cool. Yeah.
Is that him?
Kareem, yeah, Abdul-Jabbar, yeah, good job. What team did he play on?
Lakers.
Any other teams?
And
I don't know.
I know he 70s. No.
70?
No.
How old were you?
76 seasons.
Like, I think it might have been.
He played, I think, with Milwaukee. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Milwaukee, and
But he wasn't very good on Milwaukee.
I think the Lakers had a great team.
Yeah.
I like
They got
Kareem?
Shaquille.
Magic and
Yeah, Magic, man.
Magic is
You see his
up
highlights?
there too.
No, I don't know.
I know his
Okay, Brian.
shooting
So,
does somehow he's not the best shooter.
oh yeah,
But he can, like, whenever he shoots, it looks so weird, but somehow it still goes in.
yeah. But his fast break stuff was
Yeah,
on
it
point.
passes.
Brian, so if you play NBA 2K and you play like with one of the older people, like who is your go-to guy?
Me, Tracy McGrady.
Oh,
I don't know who that is.
who do you like when he lets you pick whoever? Who do you
An
Who do you play
all-time
with?
Team.
yeah, and the all-time team? But who do you pass it to and you rely on them to score?
Antetokounmpo.
Okay, Giannis. What about an older player?
Shaq.
You Shaq
That's
a lot.
all you do.
Not
That's why I
really.
say no centers.
I don't.
Because
I
that's all he
don't.
goes to.
Yeah, that's in Blacktop.
Yeah, in blacktop, it doesn't matter.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Like Kobe or something.
yeah. I mean Shaq, and that's what you do with Giannis too. You just back him down and
All
dunk,
I do is dunk.
dunk.
Because you can't stop him.
Oh man, what else? Who else y'all like? I was really surprised y'all didn't say Kobe because y'all know I love Kobe. So,
I thought your favorite was Kobe or Dirk.
well, obviously Dirk. I'm the Mavs homer, but like outside of the Mavericks, Kobe's
Yeah,
probably
Kobe,
my.
easily.
He's probably one of my
I love
favorites.
Says Bill Russell's good.
I don't know.
I mean, he's great, but I don't think he was really that well. I think he just won that many rings and
Yeah,
did good, but I don't think everybody says he's up there. I mean, he is, but put him against those people that are up there, he wouldn't be that good. But in his time range, he was good.
yeah.
But
I don't really know too much about Bill Russell, but I love the Shaq days, the Kobe days. I loved watching Magic. Magic was awesome. But I don't know. Kobe he's probably my all-time favorite before the accident, obviously too. But yeah. Well, awesome. Great job, guys. That's pretty good. I got y'all talking a little bit there in the end. We'll keep it up. And yeah, not bad. We might air this. Y'all want to do it again?
no.
Maybe.
Every Mavericks game?
I don't know.
The Mavs, how far do you think they'll make it to the playoffs?
Oh, they're gonna make it to the playoffs. So the
I
question
know,
is,
how far?
so what place do you think they'll be in?
5th.
So
Third?
currently they're
Fourth or third, like 5th, 4th or 3rd.
they're in third
Oh.
with 8-4, but there's a lot of